Hey, how's it going everybody? Welcome to Arc Basics, a show where we break down the ABCs of how to start an arc, how to accomplish things, how to achieve things, how to be the best you possibly can be. That's right, we're going with the full ABCs of arc. A for arc, B for basic, C for, well, whatever you want it to be. C can be anything. Hey, welcome back to Arc Basics, and today we're going to be discussing the Doedicurus. That's right, those little tiny little dudes that you see walking out all over the beaches, all over the mountaintops, all over the forested areas, those little dudes. The little dudes used for gathering stone and just making your life so much easier when it comes to playing Arc. They are by no means required, but they make things, they decrease the amount of time it takes you to craft bases, massive bases, exponentially. It just reduces the amount of time so much. But like I said, they are in no means required. You can do it. You can do the exact same thing that a Doedicurus can do with a regular stone hatchet if you really had the patience to do it, but Doedicurus will help you do it faster, and that's this little dude right here. All right, let's take a look at this little guy. All right, now I always call these guys little Tammies or Tommies. Now these guys right here, they're like the little Doedicuruses that could. I mean, because these little dudes, no matter what level they are, if you tame one, they will be your best buddy for building up these massive bases. All right, let me show you a little bit. This base right here that I've got down here, all of this stone right here was harvested with the Doedicurus. Every last little bit of it. None of this stuff that I used to craft this base, when it comes to the stone, was crafted in any, well, was harvested in any other way than with my Doedicurus. And let me show you, let's go find ourselves a nice little Doedicurus, because first off, we're gonna figure out exactly what is the best way to tame it, alright? And today we're gonna be using just a regular, straight up, primitive crossbow right here, primitive crossbow. This right here, I think I got off something. Yeah, it's like level 1, it's 119%, but it really won't do any difference. Alright, but if you have access to vegetables by the time that you're ready to go get a Doedicurus, grab some vegetables. If not, grab some measure berries, maybe a little bit of narcotics. You're not really going to need much. You could probably tame these guys with just regular narco berries and measure berries, and that's pretty much what we're going to be doing. So let's go see if we can find one, but first we have to strip down into our skivvies, because if we're going to do basics, we've got to do it in basic gear. Alright, so we'll just do it in, there we go, bam. Sweet, there we go. I think, yeah, I think we're ready to go tame ourselves a Doedicurus. Let's go see if we can find one. All right, now Doedicuruses you can find pretty much just about anywhere. I mean, they'll be wandering all over the place. This one right here is just on the side of a mountaintop, and we could actually just tame it right here. No, these guys, you don't have to use any kind of like taming pen, anything like that for these guys. But for this demonstration purposes, I'm gonna get some stamina, and then we're going to just take him over to, I think, somewhere a little bit safer. You know, no, actually, you know what? I think we could probably just do it here. Yeah, I mean, this is where the guy was, so let's just do it here. All right, let's see. Bam, let's go with this. And then these guys right here, like I said, you don't even need a taming pen, because if you just back up, they won't be able to hit you. I mean, so they'll just keep trying and trying and trying. Great, this raptor's right there. Great, there's a raptor. Raptor over there. Hey, Super Dodo, can you go take care of that raptor for me? That would be really cool of you, buddy. Yeah. Alright. Keep an eye on that raptor over there, buddy. Alright. But yeah, like I said, if you just keep, just kind of kite this guy around, and then just work yourself around in circles, they're not going to be able to hit you. But you want to make sure that you don't do too much damage to these guys, because if you do too much damage to them, they'll ball up and they'll take reduced damage. But just make sure you aim for the fleshy bits, and you'll be fine. Come on, buddy. Come on. Alright. Now this guy's out. Sweet. Okay, cool. So now let's go see where that raptor ran off to, because I know he's going to be circling around back to give us a really bad time. I see you over there, buddy. Yeah, I see you. Dude, you can't be getting my basics video, man. Suck it, raptor. All right, that's what you get. right? We already did a basics for raptors. You can't be in this one. All right, now where did I leave that Doedicurus? All right. Oh, there you are. I see you. All right, now when it comes around to Doedicuruses, you can look for as high level Doedicurus as you could possibly get, but it's not really necessary. It really isn't. If you want to go for just like the lowest possible level Doedicurus that you can get, then I would recommend just go ahead and doing that. Because these guys right here, they're gonna kind of be your like little buddy, little best friend, and you really don't even need a saddle to get the most out of these guys. Because they'll be able to gather up stone with or without the saddle, and they get a weight reduction on the stone that they carry, so if they're not even being ridden, they'll still harvest it. I'll have to show you guys. Let me tame this dude up, and then, oh, this is a girl. Let me tame this girl up, and then I'll bring you guys back and show you just how good these guys are, because, like I said, you don't even really need a saddle to get the best usage out of these things. So the level on them, unless you're absolutely going for that top, highest level one that you want, it's really not necessary. All right, I'll see you guys in a bit. All right, one thing I forgot to mention, I know I mentioned it, I alluded a little bit to it earlier, but if you have vegetables, go ahead and throw them on here. That way it just increases the taming effectiveness of them. It also it reduces how long it'll take to tame them. But if you have access to dillo kibble, that is their preferred kibble. And dillos are really easy to get kibble from early on in the game. And we'll end up covering them in another basics here soon. But right now, yeah. And also, you can just tame these guys up with measure berries, carrots, any kind of potatoes, anything like that. It's going to go really quick. And if you get them at really low level, it's really going to be super fast. So yeah, I wouldn't worry about it too much. All right, so this little girl is up, and so now that she's up, I'm actually gonna take her over to a different spot where we can go make her saddle. Even though I'm also gonna show just whether or not you really need to have the saddle, because it's really not necessary. I know I keep saying that, but it's really not. I keep saying that they don't need a saddle because you really don't need one. All right, so hey, I'm gonna pull her over there, over by where I have a smithy, so we can whip one up anyway, and I'll see you guys in just a minute. All right, now the Doedicurus saddle is actually pretty easy to craft. Here, let's see. Doedicurus, all right, let's see. You can learn it at level 34. It's actually a really low level one that you can get. But yeah, once you actually have that, you can just go in here, saddles, bam, right here. You craft it inside the smithy, and then it's just 110 fiber, 200 hide, 5 metal ingots, and 15 stone. So let's get that sucker crafted up, get down here, put that crossbow back in there, because I'll eventually end up using it again later. Let's see. Oh, that was where I left my regular one. I was gonna use this one earlier, but then I couldn't find it, so and I didn't want to have to craft up another one. So yeah. All right. So now that we've got the saddle on this girl. All right, but let's come over here. Let's get her following us, and let's go show off exactly what all she can do. Come on, girl. Come on, you. Avoid the spike walls, please. All right, come on. Let's get out of here. All right, so now one of the best benefits of these things, now here, let me show you, and she's really, really slow. Doedicuruses always are. All right, but if you take them, and then you put them right next to a piece of stone, all right, so they're within tail range. Seriously? Seriously? Come on. Right here. Come on. I know you like your stone, and there's probably a raptor right behind me coming to eat me. I can hear it, huh? Can you hear the raptor behind me? Yeah, I can totally hear the raptor. See what you made me do? All right, so now we just turn her off follow, and she'll automatically start beating the crap out of that stone. And then she'll just gather it up for us. Bam, right there. See, she's already got 171 stone. That's super easy. Now, on these things, on the lower level ones, I always call them, Tammy or Tommy. It's like the little Doedicurus that could. Hey, there isn't a raptor. Hey, you were right, girl. All right, so yeah, I always call them like the little Doedicurus that could, because I keep them like this until they either die or they eventually level up really, really far, so where they become really, really useful, and you can just ride them. But as of right now, these ones right here, if you're not going to put a saddle on them just like this, I usually tame up probably about 3 or 4 of them and just leave them in strategic spots around so where they can bust all the stones as they respawn. You know, you come in and out of stasis range, come in and out of render range, all sorts of stuff. The stones respawn, the Doedicuruses whack them. You come out periodically, you grab your stone off the Doedicuruses, bam, you know, and you got tons of stone just ready to go. So these ones right here, I would just level up. Wait. All right, but if we're going to take... Oh, and also, another thing. Notice, the Doedicuruses, even without the saddles, they get a massive amount of weight reduction on stone. See, look at this. 100 stone, that's 50 pounds in our inventory. In their inventory, to 12.5. Yeah. So stone doesn't weigh hardly anything for them. All right, but let's put a saddle on her, and let's go see just how well... She's not going to be able to move. You're not going to be able to move, are you, girl? All right, fine. All right, let's grab that. All right, so now that we've got that, and also another good benefit of about these guys, until you can get something that can gather a whole ton of thatch, these guys will gather a bunch of thatch for you. It's actually really cool. Yeah, but normally I'll just leave them without the saddle so where they can kind of just follow me around, do stuff like that, just chill out like this, at least until you get a good level one, and then you can just kind of go like that. All right, come back over here. Come on, girl. All right. Turn you off. And she'll just gather up all that stone right there. See that? Isn't that awesome? I love how well these things gather. All right, so let's just throw all this on the ground. Bam. Get rid of all that. Give you a little bit more weight so we can actually ride you. Yeah, you're still encumbered. But there's another cool thing these guys can do, because if you right-click, they'll actually start twisting and turning and stuff like this. And then if you're like going down a hill on this, they get going really, really fast. Because it's kind of like, you know, like a Sonic the Hedgehog kind of thing. Yeah, it's actually possible. See that volcano up there? You can actually ride down the side of that on one of these things if you don't, you know, take too many drops going down. But yeah, all right, so anyway, these guys right here, like I was saying earlier, they are the key point to how lots of Ark Explorers, how a lot of the advanced players, they make their huge, massive bases. Now, I've actually done huge, massive bases without these guys, so I know for first-hand knowledge they're not exactly required, but they certainly come in handy. Holy crap, they certainly come in handy. But yeah, so that's about it for the Doedicurus. Just remember, if you have Dillo Kibble, use that. If not, use veggies. If you don't have veggies, go for mejoberries. And if you use mejoberries, you're probably going to have to use a little bit of narcotics or narcoberries. It's got to be one of those things, and something just ran into my base. All right, just waste them, all right, guys? All right? Before he eats everything. Yeah? There you go. Get him. All right. There you go. All right, so hey, if you guys learned something, if the video helped you out, click that like button. I really appreciate that. And also, if you just like the video, click that like button. I really appreciate that. I know this is a short one, but when it comes to the Doedicurus, I mean, these guys, I mean, they're just so dang good. And they gather stone. It's amazing. It's amazing. All right, so yeah, and if you're new around here, subscribe for all sorts of playthrough stuff, and also more basics videos, all sorts of cool stuff like that. And until next time, this is Phlinger Phoo, and take it easy, everybody. All right, Tammy, I needed a new one of you over at this base anyway. All right, let's get your butt inside of here, and that is a really green trike over there. Hey, Mr. Pelagornis, don't kill yourself on the spike walls, please. All right, coming through, running over your wing. All right, take it easy, everybody.